Welcome to the Angus Report, a news program for cattle producers.
The week's top headlines from American Angus Association headquarters include a standoff on land rights. We share news from the American Angus Association, plus show coverage and how cattlemen can create a legacy on the ranch.
This is the Angus Report. Hello, I'm Bob Cervera.
And I'm Crystal Albers.
Our top news this week. A conflict with the Bureau of Land Management and a Southern Nevada rancher earned national headlines in recent weeks. The BLM reports the dispute began as a result of rancher Cliven Bundy's refusal to pay grazing fees from the past 20 years. However, the issue between the BLM and Bundy has grown into a national debate regarding federal land use policy and states' rights. A confrontation escalated earlier this month as federal officials tried to round up the hundreds of cattle grazing the 900 square miles of land 80 miles northeast of Las Vegas. But a standoff developed between armed federal officials and armed citizens who argue that government authorities continued to encroach upon livestock grazing rights in the area. BLM officials instead suspended the operation in light of the confrontation, but say the matter isn't finished. The federal government claims Bundy owes more than $1 million in unpaid grazing fees, but Bundy argues that he recognizes state authority, not federal, in the regulation of the land where his family has resided since the late 1800s. Some people see the battle as a disregard for the law. Others see it as an attempt to salvage livestock grazing rights. We'll continue to report on this story as it develops.
The spring forecast calls for above-average rainfall, and that's raising hopes for a break in drought conditions across the Plains states. The National Weather Service is calling for improved moisture conditions in portions of Iowa, Minnesota, and South Dakota. The National Drought Mitigation Center is also calling for increased precipitation across the central and northern plains, which will hopefully ease moderate drought. Temperatures are expected to remain below average, which could shorten the growing season. Conditions farther south vary, however, as drought conditions both improve and worsen across portions of Texas and Oklahoma rangelands. Visit droughtmonitor.unl.edu to access the Drought Monitor, a service provided by USDA, the National Weather Service, and other partners.
Angus showgoers met in Reno, Nevada, April 17th, 18th, and 19th for the 62nd Western National Angus Futurity. The event featured a junior showmanship competition, a junior show, along with open shows for cow-calf bulls and females. Now, of course, all who attended enjoyed the social events and Angus camaraderie.
We're here today at the Western National Angus Futurity. It's one of the premier ROV events in the West. It draws people from all across the country. A lot of enthusiasm, a lot of entries, 151 head checked in, making it one of the larger ROVs in the country, but by far the biggest and most prestigious event in the West.
I believe this is the 61st year that we've had this, which it's a great event, and just a great event in general for people to come and socialize and see old friends and make new friends, see some outstanding genetics and outstanding show cattle paraded through the ring, and just an outstanding set of cattle in the barns.
It's like coming home to visit your family, you know. It's just a fun deal for us. We come every year. Oh, you know, Angus people are good people. I always like to say the Angus cow brings out the best in everybody. And it's what we do as a family. Some families sit down and talk about baseball games. Some families sit down and talk about a football game. When we have a Sunday dinner or family get together, we sit down and talk about which bull gets bred to which cow. And I think that's true with all these people. So you have a kind of common denominator, and the common denominator is that good Angus cow.
Cattle producers looking for affordable ways to identify their herd should visit CustomCattleTags.com. There you can order ear tags, applicators, syringes, and other accessories needed to manage cattle this spring. Recent updates to the website include a new look, and there have been several tags and syringes added to the lineup. Custom Cattle Tags now offers the All-Flex A tag, which is a one-piece tag that comes in 2 sizes and 9 colors, in addition to the customizable 2-piece tag options from Destron Fearing.
The American Angus Association announced staff and structural changes in early April. Although 12 staff members and regional managers are no longer employed by the association, the organization reports all business matters remain fully operational for the organization's 25,000-plus members. The nation's largest beef breed association continues to offer its weekly national cattle evaluation released every Friday. All breeders submitted data and DNA samples are being processed, and Angus sales and events are ongoing throughout the country. AGI customer service is fully staffed, and samples for genetic testing are being received and processed on time. Recalibration of genomic trait tests is proceeding as planned for release later this year. Visit Angus.org for more information as the organization continues to move forward.
We go now to Jenna McCrell with a look at news you need to know this week in the Angus business.
Thanks, Crystal. As the bull sale season begins to wind down across cattle country, average prices for registered Angus bulls sold at auction and reported to the American Angus Association continue a positive trend. The average price per head during March was nearly $5,000 per bull, which mirrors the overall average price for registered Angus bulls so far this fiscal year. Reported sales have shown a 9% increase in prices compared to this time last year. And during a recent conference at Texas Tech University, members of the National Junior Angus Association were encouraged to raise the bar for their leadership potential. Each year, the NJAA hosts Raising the Bar conferences in several regions, offering programs that bring together junior leaders and their advisors for a 3-day workshop. Participants toured the Texas Tech campus, visited area Angus operations, heard from industry experts, and took part in leadership training activities. Visit njaa.info to learn more about upcoming conferences and events. And curious calves are one of spring's greatest joys on the farmer ranch. Many of our Facebook fans have been sharing their photos with us online, reminding us what we enjoy most about this time of the year. Be sure to check them out, and a special thanks to everyone who shared photos with us. To see more, you can connect with us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And that's what you need to know this week in the Angus business.
Thanks, Jenna. When the Angus Report returns, a look at some good news from the American Angus Association, the state of the Angus business.
We'll also return with ways to improve profitability on the ranch.
Visit Angus.org to continue watching this episode of the Angus Report.
The Angus Report is brought to you by Merck Animal Health. Why not prevent respiratory disease before it steals from your bottom line? Vista Once protects your calves with the most complete respiratory disease coverage available. And Vision Blackleg vaccines can add 14 pounds per calf at weaning. Contact your veterinarian or animal health supplier today.
When forage quality is low, power your cow herd with VitaFerm Power products. Power Keg, Power Meal, and Power Lick Tub. All 3 deliver natural 20% protein and are fully fortified with Amaferm, the digestive enhancer, and can septate levels of vitamins and minerals like copper, zinc, and manganese. VitaFerm Power products include the minerals your cattle need to maximize reproduction and health, which means you don't have to feed minerals separately. VitaFerm Power products for cattle on mature forages, crop residues, or low-energy hay. Learn more at VitaFerm.com.
At 44 Farms, it starts with the cow herd. With the 44 Farms Disciplined Breeding Program, use of genomic technology, and commitment to the commercial beef producers, the 44 brand is your trusted source for Angus genetics. Whether you need 1 or 100, stop by the farm anytime. We can fill your cattle herd needs. Plus, a large selection of breeding age bulls are available at the farm in Cameron and Winters, Texas, and Rosebud, Arkansas. All backed with the 44 Farms guarantee and the quality you expect. 44 Farms, your trusted source for Angus genetics.
Your herd, your business, your family. You've always protected what matters most, so you know how important vaccinations are for healthy cattle. And with Vista vaccines from Merck Animal Health, you know you're covered. No other vaccine works like Vista. Only Vista gives you complete dual-action pneumonia protection and complete 1-dose fetal protection for the entire pregnancy. Protect what matters most. Talk to your veterinarian or animal health supplier about Vista.
Thomas Angus Ranch is your nationwide source for Angus genetics that excel on the range, in the feedlot, and on the rail. Thomas Angus Ranch is a performance-oriented program you can trust to put the right genetics in your herd. Thomas Angus Ranch is dedicated to meeting customer needs and guarantees the use of the industry's top genetics. Thomas Angus Ranch, the brand that covers the nation.
Recognize this? It's your $1 per head beef checkoff investment that does all kinds of things to help make sure consumers feel good about buying your beef. Like working with chefs around the world to create new beef recipes and put more beef on the menu. Or educating healthcare professionals about how beef fits into a healthy lifestyle. Or by helping you share your beef story with those who have questions about where their food comes from. Get to know your checkoff and start sharing your views at mybeefcheckoff.com.
Your herd is your business, your livelihood, your legacy. Every decision is important, especially those that impact future generations. HD50K for Angus from Zoetis helps you make decisions sooner with accuracy and confidence. With Zoetis HD50K, you'll have the most accurate predictions possible for young bulls and heifers with limited or no progeny, because the decisions you make today directly impact your herd tomorrow. To learn more, visit zoetisus.com/genetics.
Mid-Continent Livestock Supplements provide high-quality, free-choice supplements for your cattle. The all-natural, high-performance cooked molasses tubs allow you to control supplement intake, reduce waste, and lower your feed costs. MLS tubs are more than a supplement. It's a guarantee your cattle are getting their required daily supplement, so you reach your production targets. Mid-Continent Livestock Supplements, the supplement your cattle deserve. Find out more at mlstubs.com.
Horn flies cost cattle producers nearly $1 billion a year. They interrupt grazing, cause loss of blood, and impact your bottom line. By incorporating Alticid IGR into your supplement program, you can prevent the emergence of adult horn flies. Alticid IGR will significantly reduce stress on your cattle. For pennies a day, you can control the most costly parasite and increase your profitability. Contact your feed supplier to incorporate Alticid IGR today.
Join the team, the Beef Quality Assurance Team. Getting BQA certified shows you're committed to practices that produce the highest quality beef in the world. And by visiting BQA.org, you can take the online certification course at a time that fits your schedule and from the comfort of your home or office. You'll also find lots of helpful tips on improving animal health and animal handling practices. Get certified, BQA certified, because it's about doing the right thing. Visit BQA.org today and become a member of the BQA team.
Working your cattle just got easier. Introducing the new Vet Gun delivery system, a new way to apply topical insecticides to your cattle. The Vet Gun lets you remotely treat cattle with effective parasite control, so you can do it from an ATV, on horseback, or just walking among the herd. It's that simple. The proven topical insecticide AML Vet Cap is used with the Vet Gun. It works fast to control horn flies and lice while minimizing stress on your cattle. Fast, easy, effective. Vet Gun. Check with your animal health supplier for availability.